I was born in the small town of Robinson, Colorado, Summit County, July 20th, 1893. Our house faced the east. We could watch the sunrise, which came up over Bartlett Mountain, which years later became famous for its molybdenum. In back of our house and to the west was Rosie Mountain. So many wild roses grew there. And back of Rosie Mountain was Sheep Mountain. When I was old enough, I started school. My first teacher was a woman, and very nice. I enjoyed school, and the year went by very fast. The next year I had a man teacher, and I liked him too. Two of my closest friends, near my own age, were Florence Gallagher and Alva Holenberg. Alva used to have fainting spells. It seemed the altitude, 10,900 feet, was too high for her, so she was sent up to Chicago to live with an aunt. It seemed her health improved there. I surely missed her. There was a strong bond between us, and even now we still correspond. Mama was about 5'8", very good-looking, with a lovely figure and chestnut brown hair. Papa was about 1 inch shorter, with sandy hair, and he always wore a mustache. I was the family gardener. We didn't want for rich soil with all the horses, cows, sheep, and chickens free to roam. Grandpa Radizak used to like to sit in the sun and watch me garden and give me tips. He would always speak German to me, but I understood him. One spring I had trouble with my eyes. When I was in Leadville having my eyes treated, I saw my first automobile. In the spring of 1911 we moved to Seattle and I saw many more. A Mr. Malum was the only person we knew there. He was employed at Pier B and invited us to visit. When we did, the steamship State of California was docked there. He introduced us to the second officer. That second officer was Lawrence Lutz. Every time his ship was in town, Lawrence would take me to shows or we would go to the parks. I also went out with men from the rooming house we'd bought, especially Peter Bissum, who worked at Shorey's bookstore. They were all perfect gentlemen, all about 10 years older than me. Then, of course, on April 15, 1914, I married Lawrence, which changed things. I was really happy in my little home then and after. Not anything very exciting was happening, but I enjoyed keeping house and waiting for the 10 days to go by until Lawrence would get home again. Not very much happened for a while. In the summer of 1915, I became pregnant with Frances, the first of 5 children. Lawrence decided he wanted to be at home, so he quit his steamship job. It was a happy time, as we both wanted a family.